Why we pick difficult partners. The psychology of attraction, respect, and masculine polarity. This statement from the video, Why We Pick Difficult Partners, reveals a deep psychological principle that governs attraction and respect in romantic dynamics. Women are not drawn to nice guys who give everything, nor to men who constantly seek validation. They are drawn to the men who challenge them, who embody restraint, self-mastery, and purpose. Psychological polarity, the foundation of desire. This isn't about playing games or manipulation. It's about psychological polarity, the natural tension that arises between a woman's emotional nature and a man's grounded presence. The difficult man, the one who is emotionally independent and driven by purpose, awakens something primal in her, admiration and desire. Let's break down the psychology behind this. Emotional nature, grounded presence, calm, centered, solid, steady, responsive, expressive, swirling, dynamic. 1. Respect isn't given, it's felt. The modern man often confuses approval with respect. He believes if he buys her gifts, texts her constantly, or proves how caring he is, she'll see his worth. But the opposite happens. She loses attraction. Why? Because overgiving communicates neediness. It tells her, my value depends on your validation. And subconsciously, she senses weakness. In evolutionary psychology, women are wired to seek strength and stability, a partner who can protect, lead, and remain calm under pressure. When a man over-explains or over-proves himself, he signals insecurity, and insecurity equals instability. Respect cannot survive in that atmosphere. Backhand index pointing right psychological truth. Respect is not demanded or negotiated. It's earned through embodied value when a man lives by principles, not reactions. 2. The man who can walk away. A woman can smell dependency like blood in the water. The most powerful statement in the video, and perhaps the foundation of masculine respect, emotional self-sufficiency. A man who can walk away communicates emotional self-sufficiency. He's not bound by fear of loss or rejection. He's willing to leave if something doesn't align with his self-worth. Psychological scarcity. This creates an energy of psychological scarcity. His attention becomes precious, his time meaningful, and his presence a privilege. The trap of dependency. In contrast, a man who cannot walk away becomes trapped. He overcompensates, tolerates disrespect, and erodes his own dignity. Ironically, the more he gives, the less she values him. Backhand index pointing right stoic principle. He who needs nothing cannot be controlled. Freedom from need is the foundation of respect. 3. The man who puts mission before woman. Your purpose is oxygen. Her validation is smoke. Choose wrong, and you suffocate. The magnetic force of purpose. When a man makes his mission, his growth, his craft, his discipline, his highest priority, he becomes magnetic. Women are drawn to the gravity of a man who moves toward something bigger than her. He becomes a force, not a follower. The loss of direction. Conversely, when a man centers his life around a woman, he loses direction. He abandons his mission for emotional comfort, and she feels it instantly. Her subconscious says, he's no longer the leader. And respect fades. Backhand index, pointing right psychological insight. A woman wants to join a man's world, not become his world. 4. The man who is unmoved. When she tests you, throws drama, pulls away, you don't flinch. This quality, calm detachment, is emotional mastery in action. Women test men not out of malice, but out of instinct. These emotional tests are subconscious ways of asking, are you grounded? Are you real? Can I trust your strength? The test. She tests you with drama or pulling away. Failing. Reacting with anger, panic, or over-explanation. Passing. Staying centered, unmoved, composed, and patient. The result. Communicates authority, control, and safety, driving attraction. Backhand index, pointing right stoic principle. He who masters his emotions masters desire itself. 5. The man who lives in scarcity. Your time is rare, your approval is expensive, your presence is valuable. Scarcity creates value in all human dynamics, romantic, social, or professional. When a man's attention is selective, it signals high status. It tells the world he values himself enough to protect his energy. Being everywhere for everyone devalues your presence. When a man's time and energy are scarce, they become symbols of worth. This isn't arrogance, it's discipline. Why women respect the difficult man. Women don't respect men who are easy to please, predictable, or emotionally dependent. They respect the man who could give everything, but doesn't. Restraint is power. Discipline is rare. Scarcity commands respect. This is why the so-called difficult man, who doesn't chase, beg, or bend, creates a deeper emotional pull. He challenges her to rise to his level, to earn his attention through her feminine depth and consistency. In the end, it's not about being difficult for its own sake, it's about being sovereign. A man who stands alone, grounded in purpose and emotional composure, doesn't need to demand respect. He becomes respect itself. Conclusion. The Stoic masculine ideal. To rule yourself is to rule the world. The most respected men are not loud, controlling, or needy. They are still, disciplined, and internally rich. Their lives speak louder than their words. Respect, attraction, and admiration are not won through performance. They are the natural byproducts of self-mastery. The man who becomes whole within himself stops chasing women. And that's when women start chasing him. Key takeaway. Sovereignty over validation.